Good morning. Happy Thursday to you guys. I'm so glad you're here. What if you knew the 5 keys to being great? Hey, last week I was listening to a podcast by Lewis Howes, and he's an ex-professional football player, and now he's a life coach, which I think that's pretty cool, although I don't know what you study to be a life coach, but apparently he is. So anyway, he had a real good Friday talk last Friday, and he went over the 5 rules of greatness, and I thought they were really good, so I'm going to share them with you. I'm Johnny B. I'm in South Central PA, and I'm happy. It's a beautiful day out there, man. It is sunny and a little bit of breeze, and it feels like spring, and I'm so happy about spring. I'm ready to plant my garden. Hi, Jonathan. Thank you for joining, buddy. You got a great sense of humor, my friend, besides being a great drummer. So, anyway, the first key to greatness is growth. Continuous growth will lead to greatness. Now, let's all face it. Greatness is kind of what you make it in your mind. You can be great in your own little family. To me, being great is being the best you can be, and this first key, growth, helps you continue that, be better every day. So continuous growth will lead to greatness. Now, what do I mean by that? Growth is telling yourself and putting in the work to continually learn stuff and continually be better at things that you like. So for me, it's like reading books, good positive books that help me understand how to be happy, how to be positive, uplifting books that give me encouragement. I love that. I love reading the Bible. I think reading the Bible is something that can really make you great each and every day, a little bit better. And the analogy I like to make is, when we plant a tree, we dig a hole and we put it in the ground, and then nature takes its course and the tree grows. Well, trees and plants, naturally, they just keep growing and growing. They don't get to a certain point and stop and say, oh, I'm tired of growing, so I think I'll stay here. Now, don't get me wrong, there are dwarf varieties, and that's just a gardening thing. But in general, if you look at a forest, all the trees are just trying to get as high as they can to absorb all the solar energy from the sun. And so they have genetically inside them the need to just keep growing and growing and growing. And I think we as humans have that same genetic makeup. I think we're happier when we're learning and we're expanding our minds and we're thinking deeply about things as we get more and more mature. So the first key to greatness is growth. And the second key, and this is a really good one, is gratitude. I suggest that we all start our day by thinking of at least one thing that we're thankful for. And what that does, it shifts your mind from the negative point of view to a positive point of view. And it's really easy to do. I mean, who wouldn't do that to have a better day, to give themselves a better day? Just wake up and be grateful that you have a house to live in, a nice warm bed to sleep in, a beautiful wife or a handsome husband that loves you, beautiful kids that you're proud of. There's so many things to be grateful for. I mean, the breath we take. I'm grateful that I'm breathing today. I have another chance to be a little bit better. So the other thing that I think you should do is when you lay down at night, think of at least one more thing that you're grateful for that happened that day. God gives us little tiny things that enrich us every day. And so often we don't look for them. So take the time and look for the gratefulness. Look for the tiny successes in your life. And man, that can turn your whole attitude around. So that's the second key to greatness, is gratitude. The third key is game plan. Now, I don't know if you've ever played sports before, but every good coach and every good team, they go into each game, each competition with a game plan. They have a plan that they've worked on all week, and then when they enter into the competition, they execute the plan. Life and a successful life and a fruitful life is much the same way. You have to have a plan. If you don't know where you're going, you're going to wander around aimlessly, and wherever you get to, that's about where you're going to be. But if you have a game plan and you set your goals higher and you plan out how to get there, eventually you're going to get there, and then you're going to say, hey, I've made it. I'm going to make another plan and get to the next step. So I think the third key of greatness is having a game plan. So the fourth key to greatness is your group. It's so important that you surround yourself with good, positive people that stretch you, that challenge you to be the best you can be, that will hold you accountable in a loving way. I have friends that say, Johnny, you kind of slacked off on your this or that, Bible reading or your study, or you're not working hard enough at your part-time job, or whatever, But you need a group of people that not only do that, but also feed you with information and with encouragement and help you, actually give you tips of how you can do things. A group of people that are like-minded can do way, way more than one person who's just a genius. It's a proven fact. I dare to say that on the majority, very successful people who've made huge advancements in this world for the benefit of the world have had a group of people around them, and it's been a group effort. And guys, it's so important. Jim Rohn says that you become like the 5 people you hang out with most. I'm paraphrasing. But it's true. If you hang out with a bunch of people who are negative and down and aren't going anywhere, guess where you're going to go? Nowhere. So it's tough. I'm just being real with you. If you hang out with people that aren't going anywhere, that's where you're going to go. But if you find people that are striving for more, are going to the next level, that's so important and so profitable for you. I mean, that's an investment in yourself that's really kind of free, and it takes you way, way farther than you can go by yourself. So the fourth one is group. And then the last one, the last key to greatness is giving. Man, the happiest people on earth are the givers. And I know a lot of people that give their time, their energy, they give love, they give encouragement, and those people you want to be with. They just exude this energy and this happiness and this satisfaction of giving. It doesn't have to be your money, although I think to make sure your heart is not tied to money, which it says in the Bible, hey, separate your money from your heart. What's in your heart, that's where your riches are. But money is a tool, and the people that can let loose some of their money, even if it hurts a little bit, man, those people actually get more back. Okay, so the Bible says it's more blessed, which is happy. It's more blessed to give than to receive. And, for a long time in my life, I didn't give very well my money to the church. And I think it's so important. But, years ago, I started doing that. I made a commitment. I said, Lord, I believe what you say. And so I'm going to practice this, even though I have my doubts and it's hard for me and I'm selfish. But I'm going to do this, and then you can work on my heart as I try. And you know what? He has blessed me over and above what I ever deserved, for sure. But even more than what I can imagine, where I am now, I can't even could not have imagined that years ago. And so, the happiest people in the world are the biggest givers. So the fifth key to greatness is giving. You just give it a try, man. You will find that the big givers in life usually have more, because it's a principle. It's a biblical principle that it's better to give than to receive. But see, it's like a coin, a two-sided coin. The more you give, the more you receive. The money and your talents, it's a loop. You give it away, you get more. You give it away, you get more. It's a principle that if you don't believe it, I understand. I've been there. But if you try it, it'll work, I promise. So the 5 keys to greatness. Just 5 little tips for you this morning. Growth. Be sure you're growing. Number 2, gratitude. Number 3, have a game plan. Number 4, get in a good group. And number 5, give. All right, guys, I hope you've gotten something out of this. I hope I've encouraged you. Have a beautiful day. You guys are worth it. You can do what your dreams are. You can pursue them. You can be successful. So, hi, Amber. How are you? It's good to see you this morning. So anyway, if you got value out of my talk today, please share it with your friends. If you have any comments, you can just type them up. If you want to follow me, there's a little icon that you push, and then you'll get a notification when I'm live, and you can check me out. And if you want to talk about any of these keys of greatness and where you're at on your journey, feel free to PM me. I'd love to discuss it with you. I answer all my comments, so it might take me a while because I have a full-time job, but I will get back to you. And I'm here for you guys. I love you, and I want to help you, and I want you to help me. Let's be a group. You want to? All right. You guys have a great day. Beautiful Thursday. And I will see you tomorrow because it's jeans day at work, and you know me. I like to wear my jeans. All right. Take care. Bye.